Good afternoon. I'm Alex Corradetti. After 6 days of searching for a missing teenager with autism, Decatur police have now confirmed they found his body. It's one of today's top stories. 16-year-old Dominic Walker disappeared early Saturday morning from his father's house in Decatur. Yesterday, authorities say they pulled his body from Dreamland Lake in Fairview Park. Today, Decatur police posted on their Facebook page that the search for Walker has officially been canceled. Decatur police say this is not the outcome they prayed for. They say the cause of death is still under investigation. Walker was a student at Mattoon High School. Larry Lilly, the superintendent of Mattoon Community Unit 2 School District, says that this is very painful news for them to share. He says they were hoping that Dominic would safely return home. He says we have Dominic in our thoughts and prayers, as well as his family and friends. He's saying that they have counselors, social workers, and clergy available for students who might need a little extra help coping. And Dominic's sister issued a message to us last night. She says, quote, "I just want to thank everyone who aided in his search and sent their messages of hope and support through this. Thank you to the Decatur Police Department as well as the units who helped from Cook County and Bloomington. We appreciate the work that everyone has done. We will miss him so much and just want to keep his memory alive," end quote. The family started a GoFundMe page to raise money for the funeral costs. We have a link to that on our website, WCIA.com. And it's new at noon for you today. Police in Coles County are investigating a homicide. Mattoon police say it happened around 1 a.m. this morning in the 1800 block of South 9th Street at Sunrise Apartments. They say they found a man laying on the floor next to a glass sliding door. He was shot in the torso. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead from the gunshot wounds. He was 29 years old. Police say the man who pulled the trigger is pictured here, Keith McGrew III of Chicago. They arrested McGrew at 7:30 this morning. They found him on Lake Road, just a few miles southwest of Mattoon. McGrew was charged with first-degree murder and taken to the Coles County Jail. We'll update you with the victim's name when we get it. And the man accused of a shooting in Champaign last fall pleaded not guilty in court. 19-year-old Darion White is accused of shooting 16-year-old David Sankey last August. It happened near Paula Drive in Lakespur Lane. When police got there, they found Sankey shot in the street. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. White is due again in court on July 2nd. And Champaign police say a juvenile arrest warrant has been issued for a teenager who was involved in the shooting of a 14-year-old. They say that the 15-year-old may have accidentally fired a gun that killed Elijah Booker on Saturday. A 17-year-old was also shot but is okay. Police say the 15-year-old has not been cooperating with the investigation. Later, we will update you more on that. And continuing with this story, a group is also helping with those efforts over there. And now the two Decatur men have pleaded not guilty to a double shooting last month. Tyrone Ricks and Jamal Jackson were accused of driving up to two men and shooting them in their car on South Jackson Street. Those men were taken to the hospital and later identified Ricks and Jackson as the people involved. Yesterday, both Ricks and Jackson denied attempted murder charges in Macon County Court. Pre-trial dates have been set for early June. And no one was hurt during a fire in Sodorus that happened near the corner of South Market Street and West River Road. Fire crews say the woman who reported the fire was already outside the house when she called. 5 departments were there because of the home's rural location. Crews told us they wanted to make sure they had enough water available. And it's new at noon for you here today. Hundreds of employees are back to work after DNR being evacuated for about an hour and a half. An IDNR spokesman, Tim Schweizer, says an employee reported a suspicious package around the loading dock behind the building there. Around 9 o'clock this morning, 500 employees had to evacuate. Once the all-clear was given around 11:30, Schweizer says the package turned out to be a small item that did not pose as a credible threat. And Fisher Junior Senior High School was put on a soft lockdown Wednesday, but some parents are concerned because they were not told about it. The superintendent says the district sent out 2 notifications. She also says only one parent or guardian for each student got the alert. She says they have fixed the problem with their emergency alert system. Now both parents should be getting the notifications moving forward. And people across central Illinois woke up to storm damage this morning, including many in Vermilion County. OSF Medical Center's emergency room was flooded, as you can see here in this video. The water was backed up into the basement. They had to transfer patients to other parts of the hospital and spent the day pumping that water out. Now, golf ball and baseball-sized hail rained down, denting houses, cars, and shattering windshields. Our crew drive by a dealership in Tilton. The entire lot has damaged more of $4 million.
This is just, a little bit of devastation feeling. I've lost a son. I've had deaths in families that have outweighed any obviously thing like this. So, I can deal with it. But, yeah, we're just going to go through it and breathe in and out and revive.
People we talked to said the first thing they're doing is calling insurance adjusters to figure out what this is going to cost them. And students at Danville schools were moved to safety during the severe weather yesterday. The district started its emergency procedures during the tornado warning. Transportation for Northridge and Southview was suspended. Buses on their way to were closest for the shelter. Now the buses resumed service after the warning ended. And after 3 state troopers died on Illinois roads this year, officers are continuing to crack down on distracted driving. Distracted Driving Awareness Week was from April 21st to the 27th. State police say that during that time, they gave out more than 500 distracted driving tickets. They say the use of cell phones for all drivers is absolutely prohibited. And Secretary of State Jesse White is earning a military honor. This is new for you today at noon. He's being honored with the Distinguished Member of the Regiment by the 187th Infantry Division and the 101st Airborne Division of the United States Army. White was a paratrooper in the 101st Airborne Division based at Fort Campbell. Then again, a member of the Illinois National Guard and Reserve. The ceremony takes place tonight in Kentucky. And once again, there are plans to overhaul the Landmark Hotel in Urbana. This is also new for you today at noon. City leaders say a Maryland-based company is completely renovating the facility. There are plans to turn it into 120 boutique hotel and restaurant, bar, and conference center. It will be under the Hilton Tapestry branding. The proposed cost will be a minimum of $16.8 million. If approved by the City Council, the city will reimburse the developer at least $5.2 million.